If you've ever been told that coming to Britain legally, working hard, paying your taxes, and playing by the rules would earn you a permanent place here in 5 years, that promise just got ripped up. As of this year, the government has doubled that wait to 10 years. And here's the part nobody's talking about enough. It doesn't just apply to new arrivals. It applies to people who are already here, already halfway through their journey, who did everything right under the old rules. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's changed, why it happened, and what it means for you or someone you know. Before we get into it, hit subscribe and turn on notifications because immigration rules in this country are moving fast right now, and I'm covering every change the moment it's confirmed. Right, let's get into it. For decades, the path to settling permanently in Britain, what's officially called indefinite leave to remain, has followed a simple 5-year rule. Come here on a work visa, a family visa, whatever your route, stay lawfully for 5 years, and you could apply to settle for good. That system is now being replaced by something the Home Office is calling earned settlement. And the headline change is this: the standard qualifying period has doubled from 5 years to 10. This isn't a rumour or a proposal still sitting in committee. The Home Secretary, Shabana Mahmood, confirmed directly that this will go ahead and that it will apply from autumn this year. And crucially, she confirmed it will apply retrospectively, meaning people who are already living in Britain, partway through their 5-year clock, will now find that clock has been reset to 10. Now, as someone who believes settlement in this country should mean something, I think there's a strong argument for this. For years, permanent residency here has been treated by some as an automatic tick-box exercise. Turn up, wait 5 years, done. No real test of whether someone has actually contributed to this country, integrated into it, or built a life here beyond simply being present. Britain is not obliged to hand out permanent status like a loyalty card stamp. It is one of the most desirable places on earth to live, and that status should be earned, not simply waited out. That's exactly the logic behind the new system. Under earned settlement, applicants have to meet 4 pillars: character, integration, contribution, and residence. Contribution isn't just a buzzword either. It comes with a real number attached. Applicants generally need to show earnings of at least £12,570 a year, sustained for 3 to 5 years depending on their circumstances. Meet those higher bars, and in some cases you can actually settle faster than 10 years. Fail to meet them and you wait longer, or you're refused altogether. There's also a tightening on the deportation side that fits the same principle. Foreign nationals convicted of a crime serious enough to warrant a 12-month custodial sentence, or who've caused serious harm, or who are persistent offenders, now face a stronger presumption that they should be removed from the country unless there are genuinely exceptional circumstances. In other words, the message from this government is clear. The privilege of staying in Britain long-term comes with real expectations attached, not just a calendar countdown. Now, I won't pretend this hasn't caused a storm. 2 public petitions on this exact issue passed 100,000 signatures each, which is enough to force Parliament to actually debate it, and MPs did exactly that in a Westminster Hall debate earlier this year. Some argue it's unfair to apply this retrospectively to people who built their entire life plan, mortgages, jobs, children in school, around the old 5-year promise. That's a real concern, and it's worth understanding both sides if this affects you directly. But here's what matters most for anyone watching this who's currently on a visa route. Don't panic, but don't ignore this either. If you're partway through your 5-year clock, assume the 10-year rule now applies to you, unless you clearly meet one of the faster contribution-based pathways. Start gathering evidence of your earnings, your integration, your character now, because those 4 pillars are going to decide your future here. If this affected you or someone in your family, drop a comment below and tell me your situation. I read every single one, and I'll be covering reader questions in a future video. And if you want to stay ahead of every rule change the Home Office makes this year, subscribe now because this is only the beginning of a much bigger overhaul. I'll see you in the next one.